Hi cozy friends, how are we today? So here's the background for this video. I started a VOD channel separate from this channel for my patrons because I've now made my Patreon a home for all of my old Twitch VODs. I put it on this old YouTube channel I used to have. The email was called Sims Classic with a K. Sims Classic. I started it, I think, in 2017 when I was I think junior in college, and I wanted to share my Sims builds and my Sims CC and my Sims create a Sims because I was so into it at the time, and I had just got into CC and I was like, these are the best builds ever, y'all. These are hire me as a makeup artist, hair, fashion designer, extraordinaire, interior designer. I was like, this is top notch and the world needs to see it. So you can tell I've wanted to share my love for video games for a long time. So I'm glad that I finally am here and am actually following that path. I posted 3 videos. They each got like 50 views, and then I was like, I suck. And then I just, because I wasn't immediately perfect at it, I stopped doing it, which is like me with all hobbies. And so I did not look at those 3 older videos. I didn't look at them. I wanted to go back and do a blind reaction to them just to see, I'm sure the voiceover is embarrassing. I'm sure the style is old, and I cannot wait to go watch it. So that's what we're gonna do today, and let's jump into it. Please remember me like this, okay? I don't know if that's any better, honestly. Okay, y'all. I am so excited for this. Okay, are we ready?
Hey guys, so I will be doing
my voice
household makeover today. This is my first one. I plan to do more because it's just something I really enjoy doing. That's mainly what I do when I play Sims, and so I thought I would start a channel and film some of the stuff. And I do it with houses, and I do it with
I sound younger.
households. Today I'm going to be doing party house, which I always thought the house was a great concept, but the people were so just dressed awfully, and hair not appropriate. Nothing seemed appropriate for this kind of epic household that it was.
Epic? What am I talking about? I don't remember editing this at all. I have no memory of this.
Today is fix them up, make them live up to the name of party house. Drink, flirt, dance, repeat. Jade, Eva, and Paolo jumped at the opportunity to explore the world and set up the ultimate crib in Windenburg, and the party has
music in the back of this.
With only 1.5 jobs between the 4 of them, how in the world do they manage to pay their bills?
Do I sound sick?
I don't know. I think it's just the perfect house for the first EA makeover. So let's get started. So here we have Miss Hot Mess Ava. I don't know.
I talked a lot in the beginning.
This is, but we gotta change this.
I said I don't know whose mom this is. She was feisty.
And so right now I'm just tightening her up a little bit, because I really I feel like party people nowadays are very Instagram, if that makes sense. You're an Instagram girl or an Insta guy.
What was I talking about?
That's what I'm going for. That's why today's
I sound like such a baby, and this was only 5 years ago.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna try
the long pause.
What kind of hair I want for her. Just fixing the face a little bit, because I can't deal. Her whole face.
I can't deal.
All of my visions right now. I can't even try and pick a good hair for her. Favorite eyebrow.
Do younger people just have no filter?
Right, she looks kind of cross-eyed, or she has a lazy eye or something. I don't know. Whatever.
I can't get over how young I sound, y'all. I'm just not sure of myself. I guess when you're 20, you're less sure of yourself. But damn, girl, speak with your chest.
I think I'm gonna go with a bright color, just because I want her to be the main party girl. This is not everyday makeup. This is Instagram makeup. This is I'm going clubbing every weekend makeup. Same with the eyeliner.
You know what this makes me? It makes me
crazy color.
Ooh, crazy color. It makes me sympathetic for content creators who started when they were younger, and people hold them to the same standards as when they are now an adult. I am a different human here, and I was 20. I'm 25 now. Imagine starting at like 16 and going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eyelashes. These are the best eyelashes, by the way. I'm gonna try and find
Okay, she's looking cute.
I possibly can in there, but
also, like, is my voice raspier? Or am I just talking to the sleepy voice? Oh, girl, you got me when I woke up.
I feel like Insta girls have their matte lipstick, and that's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
It does this weird thing on the side where
true bestie. It does look weird.
Here, because I think this gray one was pretty cute.
The gray, y'all. I cannot wait to see the like trend differences too. Yeah, so 2017. Okay, speed up.
So I've just what is more like cool girl party.
This is so like 2017, 18.
Brown for sure.
It's giving Kylie, you know, like when Kylie was big. I mean, I guess she is, but she was like the Instagram archetype at the time.
Switch around her face a little bit. Again, isn't really maintaining the integrity of Party House, but look, Insta girls, you know, they get some work done, so we'll just
ruthless.
And the last one is kind of more like lifelike and contoured. The first one's a little less so.
This is just not a good video. I was really like, why did no one watch it? It's not good, girl. It's not interesting.
Do a little more nose contour just because, again, I'm extra.
That nose contour is nice. I do like that. I'm gonna have to find that one again.
All want a button nose.
We all want a button nose. Oh, girl. Oh, no. No.
Kind of a divide in the people who like the Sims 4 style where it's more clayified. But I've always kind of been a realistic gal.
It's called Alpha. Get it right.
Slim her down a tiny bit, athletic-wise. She sells tummy teas. She doesn't actually work out. Come on, Ava. Close.
Please. Time. I can't. The sound volumes.
Okay, here's my finished project for Ava, but just warning you guys, I will change it later on in the video. But next is
that
Jade,
outfit.
and Jade is
hold on. I need to go back to the outfit. This is the outfit I landed on. I know I was going for like Insta baddie, but what is this, honey? Oh my god, it's so giving 2016, 2017.
Next is Jade, and Jade is.
Do I just spend no time on the men?
I don't know who designed her. Her outfit is god awful. Her eyebrows, I don't understand. How is she a party girl? I don't know.
Valid point though, bestie. She looks like a MILF. Who designed her? I agree. The delivery was wrong, but
she's the, trendier, more fashionista.
She's the trendier one.
Y'all, I had to stop it here because why does Jade look like a whole ass animal? What is this profile? Who allowed this to happen? I want to speak to the authorities. I'm shocked and upset. Help Jade 2016. It's 2017. Help Jade 2016 and 17.
Not an animal, sis. Not an animal. Like, I understand where I was coming from, but it feels wrong. It feels wrong. Because I know damn well someone looks like that from the side. I would never say that at this point in my life. I would never. What? Sims do be making their Sims look wild, like not human-like, but that wasn't even. I was really so still ensnared by Eurocentric beauty standards that I was like, oh my god, a nose that's not like swooped, she looks terrible. Like this part, it just looks weird, but it's an animal. Kennedy, I've lived and learned, y'all. What the hell? What the hell was my mind? Oh, I said it's 2017. So now we know it's 2017. It must have been early 2017. Yeah, I was 20. I was definitely 20.
Now that monstrosity of a problem was diverted, let's get the hair. Getting the, like trendy Insta girl just right for...
What are those pants? How is this trendy, bestie?
I like that.
What?
And finally...
Hold on. I gotta go to the last clip. This is y'all, what? I do not remember 2006. To be fair, I really cannot. I don't know what was happening in 2016, 2017. How is this any more trendy than the other girl?
And finally for the boys.
What spell was I under?
Kind of go through them pretty quickly just because guys aren't as exciting as girls' clothes. I wonder why. Here's Marcus. He's kind of a buff, athletic guy, and we're gonna kind of keep him that way. So I just wanted to pause to appreciate how fine this man is. That's it.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't even think I thought he was fine. I think I was just saying things I think you should say about men. That's so funny. I won't. Y'all can assume what I mean by that. I've talked about my identity and its evolution on stream, not so much on YouTube, but I definitely, like, for one, know that I'm not somebody who's like attracted to people based off of look alone. Like, I do not have attraction to people unless I know them. Like, I just don't have attraction in that way. Like, I can recognize when someone's conventionally attractive, but I don't feel attraction, if that makes sense. So there's that. And then also, like, I do not label myself because I don't know what I am, so I just don't label myself. But this is giving, that comment is giving, because, like, yeah, conventionally attractive sim, but, like, the comment is giving, like, I'm so uncomfortable with my, like, sexuality and attraction, lack of attraction, whatever, to people, that I'm just gonna, like, say blanket statements about conventionally attractive people. Hilarious.
Okay, so then Paolo is just kind of goofy looking, so we are gonna make him hip, real hip, and a lot cuter. And here's me just changing Ava's clothes again.
Okay, here's the roundup. Y'all. So I gave her over the knee boots.
So here's the finished project for
She got a
Ava.
dump truck.
Her darker lipstick and, you know, the Kim K boots.
What is this shirt?
It's a little more insane.
Was this in style?
And then here's Jade and all her cuteness.
Y'all, I consider myself somebody who keeps up with the latest trends, and have, like, since for a while. Like, I've always been a Pinterest girl who's, like, on the mostly latest trend, right? I don't remember this era. What are the pants?
Here's Marcus. He's sporty but hip. And here is Paolo, and he's just like,
I remember the dude's fashion looking like this because it's still kind of generally hasn't changed.
And thank you.
I feel like I whitewashed old girl on the bottom and made old girl on top look like Kylie, and they basically look the same. But you know what? Okay, I will give myself this. I understood the assignment in that the assignment was making them look like Instagram, like, it's party house. I'm making them look like Instagram baddies would look like at this time. This was peak Instagram baddie time, 2016, 2017. What? This was lip injection, ombre hair. This was that. So I don't know, maybe I wasn't giving my personal style. I was just doing what a party house would be. I think maybe that's what I was going for. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. My first installment of EA household makeovers. This time around, I revamped Party House. It was recorded on my Apple headphones. Oh my God. I could just feel the insecurity in my writing. That's the funniest thing ever.
My second video, and I'm kind of realizing I never really gave an intro. I would like to remain anonymous, but you guys can just call me Kay. I love to play Sims. I've played ever since I was very little, like 4th, 5th grade, when The Sims 1 was still around, and then when The Sims 2 came out, I think I was in 6th grade, and I was obsessed and have been ever since. So that's my little background. Yeah, so I think on this channel I want to do a lot of
it's the pauses for me.
Creative sim and interior design, because those are the two things I like to do, and maybe I'll do some like let's play.
The song kind of slaps.
We'll see, you know, as I get recommendations or whatever. But I really like custom content. I like both alpha and maxim match, and
maxim.
So that's what
maxim match.
And right now I'm gonna do, so my first episode of the EA makeovers was for the household, but now I'm gonna do the actual lot. So I'm gonna do party house just to kind of keep it consistent. So let's get started. Getting started here, the roofing and basically the whole exterior, because I didn't feel like it looked factory enough, and I kind of didn't like the style of it. So
interesting.
Custom windows. I changed the color.
Lofts were big at this time.
I just took out those things altogether because I feel like it made it more look more house-like.
Like
And I wanted
industrial
it
style
to
is
be a little
really
more
big.
modern. So I kind of did some contrast with the black and made everything gray as well.
I think if I had continued doing this, I would have improved. And I might have, 5 years ago, if I had kept at this for 5 years, maybe I would have had a decent following, and I would have been able to get into content creation through this way instead, Sims based. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad we're where we're at now. It's just so interesting to see. It's interesting to see like how much I loved this and how much of a passion it was that like I was still doing this back then.
Inside, you guys are gonna have to pay close attention to what it looked like before, because I totally forgot to do like a before thing. So I kind of just went and demoed the whole thing. But
okay, you all hear that?
Crazy and colorful it was. So
it was ugly, girl.
Gave it some concrete walls, concrete floors. I kept some exposed brick on the far and near.
It's cute. I would live here still with the bones of it. The bones are good. We'll see what the interior design is what I'm most scared for, because I feel like interior design trends changed so fast. From like industrial, like black and white and gray, to like what it is now. So I'm very interested.
And in decorating, I really like a modern, sometimes mid-century modern, and sometimes kind of like boho, industrial. And I think this one is kind of more boho industrial. I think that's the style you'll see throughout this.
Boho industrial. I don't mind. The platform thing's cool. So far, it's giving 2016. Oh my god. The rugs.
And this is Jade's room. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, this is Party House. I did a makeover on the whole household on my last video, so you should definitely check that out. And yeah, so now this is their house, and I'm fixing it up for them.
Okay, plants, greenery. I don't mind this. I had the best, had so much CC, and it's all lost now. But again, I don't know that I would want this CC anymore.
I love kitchens. I could just do different variations of kitchens all day. So I never ever do black cabinets, so I kind of wanted to try it out this time around. So
okay, push the limits.
I don't like it.
Push the waterfall. Okay, the Smeg. I remember Smeg fridges were so huge back then. They still are, but it was you had to have a Smeg fridge. That's still a cute kitchen. It's definitely of that time. Oh, I like the window I put in between. I don't know if that was already there, but the window between the entrance, that's cool, behind the TV. Oh, I had the nicest plant custom content. I don't have that anymore. That's cute. The tapestry. Oh my god, the fake Eames chairs were also huge during that time.
So the only reason I put this bar here is because I wanted to keep in the same thing with that treadmill and punching bag, because I just wanted to keep the same things that they had in the original house.
Yeah, good idea, girl.
So I'm doing Marcus's and Paolo's room.
Oh,
Paolo's
huge TV.
is the lighter one with the ladder, and Marcus's is the dark one, just because I feel like it goes with their personalities.
I love the tapestry behind the bar, and I like that kitchen still. I wouldn't pick it for myself, but if I had to move into an apartment.
Here is the finished product.
I'd do it.
I'm showing you from a top view so you can kind of see everything. The girls' rooms are downstairs.
Okay, the cow print is the cow print and gray couch.
House. So you can
very 2016.
Remember, I took out the other roofs.
So fast, girl. Calm down. Hold on. Let's slow down. Okay. It's just very of the time. I think it's pretty well decorated for of the time, but of the time was super minimalistic, grays, blacks, whites. That's it. And so it does not match what I have now. you know, like what the style is now, which is like super colorful and naturals and like wood colors. But it was doing what it needed to do. And like now I feel like I would do a lot more CC and a lot more like little objects that make it feel like a real like lived in room. And this feels very like staged, minimal.
Oh,
I like the ladder.
Room. And here's Marcus's room.
Okay. These feel like boys' rooms.
Here's the kitchen.
I love the little things in the corner, like the bag and the pack of meat. So cute. Room. I like the table with the mix of chairs. Again, I would never use those Eames chairs or those like kind of metal chairs inside of my home nowadays. It's just of this time for sure. It's still a cute style. Like if you like this style, power to you. It's just like I feel like the trends have evolved and I'm a sucker for trends. I gotta stick with them. The concrete table, that was a huge thing. The Monstera leaves.
Same as the original.
Very industrial. I really like this, but again, I would do so much more CC. I would do like, you know, books here and like little lamps and stuff and like maybe some like a pile of clothes, like a folded pile. Okay, a little desk. Interesting. Okay. Kind of plain. Again, kind of very minimal.
A little trendier with the shelf.
Little she, oh my God. Oh my God, the disassociation. Oh, I do have a leaning picture frame over there. That's nice. Still though, I would do a lot more. I'm calling her trendier, and I said trendier with the shelves, which is interesting. Like, what is this? What is that? I like the shelf. The shelves are a cool idea on like as kind of functioning as bedside tables and a little laptop. That's kind of cute. I like the books. These are all like individual CC that I placed. So that's fun. I like that. I like the little basket. The bathroom's kind of boring.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
I wish I put more stuff on the bar, but I really like that.
Please like and subscribe. I'm very new. I'm literally a baby to this. I've been doing this my whole life, but I haven't been recording the videos, so I'm excited to make more for you guys.
I just don't even sound excited.
What you like, what you did.
Sims classic. See, even this was like gray. Like my choice, the color trends were just gray. I feel like it went minimal gray, earth tones, and now it's like super colorful. And I want like a think piece about what was going on in the world when all of those things were happening. I feel like the color's obvious. Like it feels like it came right after, you know what, the panini, and that makes sense to me. Like just everybody like, the minimal period. I really, really want to know what that was about. Hey guys, it's Sims Classic. This is my class video. And today I'm gonna do a create a sim couple, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. I might do a let's play, but I don't know. Girl, make up your mind. I'm gonna be in Oasis Springs because you guys, I never, ever play Oasis Springs. The music is so loud. Please. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and this will be all sped up. So for this couple, I decided to make them like a skateboarding couple. So they're both kind of into, you know, fashion and skateboarding, kind of an urban couple. An urban couple. I had you can tell I got a mic. I had like a USB crappy like $20 USB plug-in mic, but it sounds better than my Apple Apple headphones. All of my Sims women look the same. This was the OC, an original character Sim. I didn't have to make them look like this. Like, she's pretty, but like I feel like nowadays I make my Sims look like real people and like look diverse and like have features that aren't exactly Eurocentric like standards. We all grow up, I guess. We all grow up. As a younger person, you're like so much more like shackled in by those beauty standards, I think, because you don't know, you don't have a lot of thoughts of your own. Maybe it's different nowadays because like, I don't know if social media is like, it's a little different and like people accept the differences more, but people told you what was pretty and what was good and you kind of just had to believe that. As a younger person, beauty standard has us in a chokehold. I hope that's changing. I hope younger people. The fishnets are in, so that's what I went with for her. Fishnets are in.
Now for the guy. So I put this lovely skin on him. You can see it makes him look like more defined, more like rich. And when I randomized it here, it came off and I didn't notice. So sorry about that.
Anyways, I was saying I hope that that's better now, and or I hope that like younger people have access to older people's stories more that can tell them like, hey, this is just society telling you this is what's hot and pretty, and like you don't have to feel that way. You can create your own standard and find what you think is pretty and beautiful. But anyways, me and these same looking ladies at this time for some reason, and I saw no problem with it. I was just like, I'm just gonna make what I think is pretty. It's like, why do you think those people and those features are pretty? Dum dum. I mean, they are pretty, obviously, but I had not challenged my beauty standards at that time. Very interesting that that's what I'm getting from this. Anyways, the guy's just like a skater guy, I guess. I don't really get the girl style. I just don't remember. Like, it's giving kind of like fast fashion-y. Maybe it was like the fast fashion stuff. I don't know. I just don't remember this being style.
So thank you guys for watching.
Okay. Here's my summary. I was a different human. Wow, 5 years. You can become a different human. I sound younger. My mental state is in such a different place. If you are under the age of I'm gonna say like 22, know you have so much growth and change that's gonna happen. Don't ever be like, dang, I'm not happy with who I am and that's not gonna change, or like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, just take everything in strides and know that every single thing you do is a learning experience, is a stepping stone in discovering who you are and what you like and becoming confident in yourself. This little girl, she had spunk and she had passion, but she didn't know what she wanted. She wasn't confident in herself. And it's just really funny to see that. It's funny to see that. That's just a personal evaluation. The style, I think it's always funny because I feel like 2014, I remember what the style was like. It's like cemented in my head from high school. And then like, I would say like 2020 is then when it like started becoming like kind of clear again too. All the time in between that, it felt like fashion was in this weird limbo of like fast fashion and Instagram trends and just kind of like this weird space. It was in this weird space. I feel like these videos perfectly encapsulated that weird space of like fast fashion, Instagram trends, and how what even was fashion for a while, a good long while. And then I think we started like regaining individuality and stuff in the past like 3 years. And then my thoughts on interior design are that like, I think interior design trends take a little bit longer, like the cycle's a little longer for interior design trends, but industrial minimalism is not something I like anymore. I think I did it okay. The fashion, I don't know if I did okay, honestly. I have no gauge. The interior design, I think I did okay. I would have done more with that style if I were to do it today. But yeah, I would not do that style again today because I don't like it. And that's what a lot of my builds looked like at this time, which is interesting. That's it. What a wild, wild ride. What a learning experience. I want to know for all of my people older than 22, do you have anything that you can look back on and see how much you've grown from it? Because this has been a wild experience. And if you do, you should do that and just like be proud of yourself and your growth, or reconnect with a passion that you had and maybe you lost touch with. Because I did. I gamed a bunch at this time in my life, and then I kind of stopped, and then I picked it back up in law school when I was like kind of lost and looking for what made me happy and passionate in life. Now I'm like the happiest I've ever been in life because I'm focusing on my passions and confident in that and happy with that, and it's a good place to be. So like it's a good time to reflect on that. It's a good time to reflect on your passions and reconnect with the things that sparked joy. That's that. Thank you so much. Outro me will take you out. I'm gonna have a existential crisis after this. Thank you so much for watching, cozy friends. Have a lovely day. I love you. Stay cozy. Bye.